Fisherman back with you on Lake Murray here this morning. Windy as a devil and cold. It's late up into the morning, about 11 o'clock, so I guess, let's see, yep, about 11. And we had to go to the doctor for a physical, so we were running really late. But I decided I'd give it a shot. I had to try to clear water for these perch lately, and we're gonna give it a shot. See what we can do. Might not catch them. We're gonna start off with Charlie Brewer like I always do. Probably end up with the gut minnow or the shrimp. We're gonna see if we can activate any bites with the Charlie Brewers first. We're gonna move around and we find something somewhere. Hopefully. I don't guarantee. Tomorrow we're going to Monticello if it ain't too windy. It's pretty windy today though, even right here. Coming out the east, fish bite the least. That's what they say anyhow. Coming out the east, had a bite. Hey, we had a bite and I missed him. He hit it though. He hit it. What that tell me? We probably need to put out the gut live. Or the gut shrimp. That's what it tells me. Hey, hit it again. They down there. They don't want to bite. We got to make them bite. I see them stirring up right there on the bottom. See them right there? Let's see, I don't even think I got this on. Right in there you see fish. Them perch. What I'll probably want to do is put it on spotlight and hold it right here. Since we got them coming up at it. There you go. We caught one of them. Huh? We caught one of them. Let's put it on spotlight. A nice one too. Oh my, nice one. We might sit right here and kill them. Who knows? On a late start. Look at that. What a perch. Jumbo Magnum, Lake Murray. And he got them on that doggone electric chicken. And they've been hitting that electric chicken. That's what we got on both of them. Charlie Brewer electric chicken, 2 1/8 inch swimming minnow. Slider jigs. Gonna beat the boat and hold it right here and see if we can catch them. What we're gonna do, we're gonna pull out our ultralight rod in a minute and put the gut alive on it and the gut shrimp and see if we can catch some on that deal. I always like to start with Charlie Brewers. You can stir them up and see if they're there with it, and then you can finesse fish them with the gut. Alright, this time of year you got to take it slow with them though. Sometimes they don't want to bite it, see, you got to go slow. Bumping it. They there. We're gonna catch them. I got to maneuver around with a gut shrimp. We're gonna have them again. They got, I snagged that one. I think I got that in the belly. I really do. I don't know yet. I don't know. It might be a striper. Oh, what it is. Well, we got him. He's pretty heavy, whatever he is, or he's in the belly. One of the two. Like I said, one of the two. One or the two. I think he's in the belly. What that is, that could be a largemouth or a striper. Yes, a daggone striper. Two of them, big old perch and a big old striper. Look at that. Look at that, what a catch, would you? On Charlie Brewer, about a 20 inch striper. Calm down, boy. And a perch. The perch is hooked on the bottom of the lip. Like I figured. Look at that striper. Let's let him go. He nailed Charlie Brewer now. That perch got him too. Alright, we're going to have to get something to get this one out with it. I knew I'd snag one on the lip. I knew it. You see him? Nice perch. Loving life with the Old Fisherman. Hey, That just proves we don't have to come that early in the morning while it's so cold. In cold nights like that, you can come a little later and catch them. Catching nothing. And right there off the bottom is where they at. You just got to keep finessing this thing till they quit biting this, and we're going to change over to the gut and the shrimp. Now they might be already quit. See, I threw that striper back. That's a cardinal sin. People wonder why I don't throw fish back. Because you can't catch many after you do it. Deep water, they go right back to the school and runs them out a lot of times. Now, not all the time, but it sure don't help none. Oh, boy, that joker followed it way up to hit it. I have caught big largemouth like this, mostly in Monticello. Mostly. I think you done pulled my jig down. I'm telling you, I already believe I need to put that gup out right off the bat. I'm gonna throw this down one more time, and we're gonna get our gup lined up. Now those are like fun to catch them, and it eliminates a lot of them stripers. What we got is a channel runs by here, a deep river run. I say a river run, creek run, whatever, but it's a deep channel. And this is the hump next to that deep channel. Them fish like to hang on the side of this hump. Them shad and herring come swimming by, and they attack them. That's what they like to do. There he goes. There he goes. Oh my, there he goes. That's a good one too. Oh man, beautiful perch. Charlie Brewer. Electric chicken. Put it back down. That aircraft's always there. They come to Lake Murray from, I don't know, McIntyre, Shaw Air Force Base, and do practice runs flying over the lake. Noisy sometimes. I can tell you right now, we're going to catch them. I'm running late. They might be fixing to quit already. Or who knows, they might just be starting. That front coming in, we got heavy rains in a couple of days. And the next couple of days, I'm thinking they're going to bite ahead of that front. They down there. I bet you when I put that gup on there, they're going to go right down. They'll bet you. I got that feeling. That's the secret combination. Activate them, drop the gup on them. Hey, I got them all under there. You'll see this camera's messed up. I don't know if you can see it or not. But these fish are just like crappies. If you catch a couple, they want to tend to not run out there. I don't know what it is. Like to get educated. Then what you got to do is take it off spot lock and angle it, or put out the gup. And in this situation, I'm gonna give it a couple more times. We're gonna pull out the gup and see if that makes a difference. I know it will. Always does. They ain't hitting it now. They run up high, they ain't taking it. That's why I love this live scope. You can see what fish's reaction is to your bait, and then you can change around and catch them. Okay, we need to change around at this point. Always the same thing. Catch 2 or 3, 4, they get immune to it. And if you don't adapt and change, you ain't gonna catch them. So that is the key, is being adaptable with fishing. You remember I told you that? Adaptable. We're gonna put it on that hole, and then as it tears up, we'll trim it down. Seems like they like it trimmed down. This particular hook's got a little wire sticking off the back right here, and it holds it on pretty good without tearing it up as bad. And it don't make no difference which side you take it out of, I don't think. You know, I try to make it a difference sometime, but main thing is getting on there straight. We got 2 leads above the bottom jig and 1 above the top jig on the main line. And we're gonna drop it down and see what happens. See if it makes a difference. If there come more airplanes right over us, wasting fuel. See all in there, you see perch. They all down there. There's a good chance as soon as I put this thing down, one's gonna take it. If they don't, I'm gonna be upset. Well, I might be upset because I didn't get a bite. And they down there. We might have to drag it sideways to catch. There he is. There he is. He thumped it. He thumped it. See what I'm talking about? That's what you got to do to keep catching fish. Uh-oh, one just got off. I messed with my drag. One got off. We had 2, I think. Oh, look at that, what a big old perch, and guess what he's on? The gup shrimp. Y'all see it right there? What I'm telling you. Being able to adapt, knowing what to adapt to, hey, that's the key, to catching. And catching is the key to loving life. I don't like fishing, I like catching. I like figuring them out and succeeding in anything I do. That's one reason I ain't give up on YouTube yet. It is not an easy road to travel to do YouTube. And it's not easy when you don't make much to do it. They tease you with just a little bit, keep you going. But at my age, losing Deborah, I got to have something to do. I can't quit right now. There he is. Oh, there he is. And I like taking you people out there and showing you as I figure things out the way to do it. You don't have to copy it, but Lord have mercy, you ought to be learning a lot of different stuff, because I do a lot of different kind of fishing with a lot of different kind of plugs that nobody would even thought about, like gup shrimp, like sandworms for crappies. That's what I do. I experiment. Any company out there got jigs that they want to send me to experiment, I will experiment them. Look at that, huh? I love this finesse deep water fishing. You could call it drop shot, but it ain't necessarily a drop shot the way I got it rigged. I got lead above jigs, and it sure works. Look at the size of these perch. Guess what he bit? They biting big. They biting that shrimp. Yo, they biting that new penny 2-inch gup shrimp. I ain't caught the first one on that little 1-inch gup live minnow. Not the first one. Back down. We're loving life, folks. You got people still out there bumping spoons, which is nothing wrong with it if that's what you like to do. I graduated from that 20 years ago. I don't bump spoons much no more. You can catch them like that, but that's not my style. I love the finesse style. Small rod. Got bad shoulders, so I went to small rods. I got away from the casting rods, spinning rods, and I keep getting smaller and smaller. Then I went to braid line, little tiny braid lines, 8 pound or less. Hey, that is little, let me tell you. But you can feel them perch breathe on it at 50 foot deep with a little lead above it. See, like that, huh? What I'm talking about? Hey, it's the art of fishing is what I do. The art of fishing. When you paint a picture, you try different things in art. Look at that. That gup shrimp is annihilating. I mean, killing the big ones. Oh my goodness. And you seen, I caught a couple on the Charlie Brewer, and they quit biting. Could not bite. Would not bite. And now, basically, I got the gup shrimp above the bottom jig, so they got to come by that gup minnow to hit the gup shrimp. And so far, every one of them slab perches had done it. Finesse fishing with a gup shrimp. Who would have ever thought that? Now, I done it years ago. I even made my own imitation gulp shrimp, but I'm not good pouring jigs and stuff. If I would be, an imitation gulp shrimp with different colors would be something. Even one a size smaller, but they like this one. It's 2 inch right there. I had another bite. And they like it preferably kind of just easing up or pulling it sideways. Look at that. I mean, you're talking about fun with a tiny little 6.6 TFO rod. I love this rod. I love my St. Croix, but I like this one even better. Look at what I get him on. You got a pound better perch on a gulp shrimp. Them big ones cannot resist it. Cannot resist it. I'm not getting a bite on this little jigs. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it off. We're gonna see if they'll bypass a 2.5 inch minnow, a bigger minnow, and go to that gulp shrimp. Let's see. I'm gonna have to order me some more gulp shrimp, Joe. I ain't got but a couple. You can't find them locally no more. They quit. When I first come out with about these gulp shrimp, they sold out and never reordered. These stores don't understand. When they sell out of something, they need to reorder. Portsmouth Warehouse is worse in the world. They have something, they don't reorder it when it runs out. Headquarters does all the ordering for me. Headquarters don't have a clue what's going on. That's my opinion. Now, we went to a bigger gulp shrimp. I mean, a 2.5 inch gulp minnow. Now, we're going to see now if they bypass that bigger minnow to come to that gulp shrimp, like they bypass the little minnow. See how I experiment? That's the way you learn. And how you learn is when you're using 2 jigs at one time and you use different stuff on each one of them. You can learn with having something separate on every rod, but I love that combination of 2 jigs at one time, set up a little bit different, and see what they'll bite the best. I didn't get a bite that time. It might run them. You never know. I put plugs on before they wouldn't even hit the other plug after you put a new plug on. It scared them away. Never know with fish. That's 2 rises. That's 2 times I lifted it up after I changed it and didn't get a bite. Until then, I was getting a bite every time I lifted it up just about. There he is. I had a bite. I missed him, but I had a bite. But I'm going to tell you what I learned over at Monticello the other day. And that 2.5 inch minnow, they liked it with the fat part cut about 1 inch long, like cut bait. They was taking it over there, and I don't know if they'd take it over here like that. Now I can't get a bite. Something ain't right. I ain't too sure, and I put another one of them wire hooks on that bottom. I ain't got many gulp shrimp though, and put 2 shrimp on. Now I'm not getting a bite. By changing, I changed myself right out of this, what they wanted. There he is. He got another. You see how I eased it up to get a bite? The other good one, he might not be as big as the other. Let's see what he's on. He might be on that minnow. Oh, nothing done grabbed it. Lord have mercy, a rockfish grabbed it up here. They're gonna break off. That's what happened. He's taking my drag. A rockfish grabbed it on the way up. Dead. Blame it. I hate them things. I got a line messed up here. Trying to get to the end where this thing crooked up on me. I ain't gonna get it. We're gonna have to fix it later. It looks like no, that might have fixed it. All right, let's see if we can bring this darn rockfish in. Oh, I ain't got but like 6 pounds between them, so he will break off if that other fish goes to pulling against him. Because this rockfish feels like about an 18 incher. That's what happened. You get one fish on and you bring it up, and he's wiggling, and that other jig is darting back and forth. If there's any stripers around, one gonna hit it. That's definitely what happens. And believe it or not, one of them, no, we got two. I'm gonna have to dip this fish. I ain't gonna be able to lift him. That might be a keeper. I believe that's a keeper rockfish right there. Yes, sir, bobcat. That's over 21 inches. That's going home with the Old Fisherman. That fish here, he hit the darn shrimp. Oh, God, we got a big old perch on that gut minnow. And the rockfish hit the shrimp coming up, y'all. And he's a good one. He's about 22 inches. He's a good one. And the only bad thing about it, he done tore up my shrimp. And that ain't good. Let's see if we can get him off. Let's see if we can get him off. He's got it. He's gonna tear it up, trying to take it out. Well, we got him off. Look at what a rockfish. Huh? That's a keeper all day long, that folks. A good one. And look at here, what a dead blame perch. He ate the gut metal. He tore him off the hook, though. Them things are so soft. Hey, look at that. Pound perch. You got to love it, you get them pound perch. Alright. This hook right here really ain't designed for this big. It's designed for the little shrimp. I mean the little minnow, because it ain't got a long shaft. But we're making it work. He tore my doggone gut minnow up. I mean shrimp up. We got to bite a little bit of it off. Try to hook him back again. We can catch nothing off of him. Yeah, got to bite more than that off. That's the bad thing. They ain't about half as long as he was. But we're going to try it. See if we can catch nothing. In Monticello, it didn't make a difference. Uh-oh, we got him crooked. That'll make a difference. You got to get him on there straight. If you don't, as he falls, he'll circle and make circles. You do not want circles. So you want that thing hooked right in the middle of this doggone shrimp and pushed up in that little pin right there, lock him in. See how I got it set? Parallel or horizontal, excuse me. All right, let's drop it back down. See, we get another. Only thing about it took so long to get them fish in. There's a good possibility we got to stir them up again. Hey, we've got some nice ones in here though. Got to love some nice ones. All right, there's the bottom. Let's see if we catch nothing. It's funny. The perch want it slow, stripers want it fast. Amazing. Different categories of fish got their own little way. They ain't all the same. We really need a circle swing in this boat. They kind of tailing off. A lot of times you got to move 50 yards. Set up shop again, per se. Nope, there was one. I still see a few down there. We got to do surface. We got to take it off the spot lock now. And we're going to have to pull this boat. Lake Murray is notorious for having to do that. If they go out of a feed, you have got to pull it, circle, swing it, and you notice ever since I cut that shrimp down, I ain't caught one on it. They like it full size. We got to get them going. What we got to do? Lay down. I see them coming up to it. It's the perch down. they ain't biting. And they looking at it too. You got to figure out what they want. Might have to go with a gut sandworm or something. They run up behind it. There you finally got it. They run up behind it. Finally hit it. Let's see what he's on. Let's see what he's on. I think he's on a shrimp. Yep, he's on that darn shrimp. That's all they want. That shrimp. Look at the size of that perch. That's what's down there, folks. Whoppers. Whoppers. We can take that thing here off. They don't want no Bobby Garland. Bobby Garland is not what they want. Not what they want. Let's go with another. Let's go with that 1 inch again. I don't know why they wouldn't hit it. You would think they'd hit it always. But when I had that on, they was hitting that shrimp better, so maybe it's a drawing cord. Let's draw it back down. Man, there's some pretty perch out here. Just got to make them bite. Right here is where my boat is, where that angle is. Right straight under it, right in there. I see the fish down there when I stay out the boat. See them that's showing up now? They stirring up. It's a bunch of perch in there. A bunch of them. Now, let's see if we can catch one of them. They ain't taking it though. They don't want it. And they there. See, now when I have my melons, we'll probably be catching them. I hate messing with melons. This ain't gonna take it. They big perch too. There you missed him. He hit it. When I jerked, I stirred him up a little bit. There he is, got him. That falling, he took it on the fall after I jerked. See, probably got two. That's a big old perch right there, folks. That's a monster perch. That's a perch you read about. And where? Perch Magazine. Okay, tell you that sucker pulling. Huh? Oh, what I got. I tell you what I got. 2 jumbo no, a rockfish and a perch. That's what we got. Guess what the perch is on? Yep, the shrimp. That's what he's on. A gup shrimp. Y'all see it? That's what he's killing. Gup shrimp. Got to love a gup shrimp. Come here, you little rockfish rascal, you. Worst part about that, you got to throw them back and it runs the rest of them off when you catch a rockfish like that. Let's see if we can keep them going without running them off. That's something they'll take. Oh man, he had it, he bumped it. There you go. Got to kind of work them. Got to work it on them to catch them. Is what you got to do. You got to have the feel for it. Hey, these ain't quite as big as what I was catching earlier. Still ain't caught one on that little small shrimp. Every one of them is on this orange. I mean on that orange shrimp. I still ain't caught one on the minnow. Well, I got my pneumonia shot. I got my flu shot. There he goes. There he goes. Let's see what we got him on. That's a good one too. That is a good one. Might have two. guess what? A striper. That might be what they are.